Good morning. Hello, Peep. Running a little bit late today. I was busy doing some errand. Had to do something and didn't get a chance to start the session earlier. But hey, it's still before 9:30, so it's still fit in the pre-market observation. So yesterday was a pretty ugly day. Um, I'm very cautious about the market right now. Okay. Yesterday, a lot of stocks that I follow did go down to some level. What's up? Take a look at Costco. A couple of people comment and ask me about Costco, and I like Costco, but no rush here. Okay, there's no rush. Did I buy last week? Yes, I did a few share, but now we are in like a in the middle zone. Okay, that I think would I buy right here if it hold as far as the 20 MA, absolutely. But the fact that it did not hold, um, regardless what it's doing today, okay, it need to prove to me that it can get over the 20 MA and hold for me to go there or come down here, okay. I rarely want to buy anything when it is in no man's land, okay. Whenever it's in no man's land, I rather be patient and wait for it to come down. So for me, I would love to see the market go down further and pick up some Costco around 473, 474. That would be a sweet spot. I had an alarm set at 475. Okay, so I'm watching that right there as far as Costco. No need for me to go, no need to be a hero right now. Here's my strategy that I follow for a long time now is we are in earnings season. Okay, earnings season is here. The last thing I want to do is buy anything before earning. As you know, if you follow the market long enough, when a stock, even when a company have great earnings, sometimes it still sell off. Okay, so there's no need to chase into anything. If I have a position and it's running high into earning, okay, it's running high into earning, I'm likely to sell everything before earning because all the good news is baked in. Unless the news is so good beyond the high expectation and the forecast is mind blowing, the stock's gonna sell off. Okay, so my rule of thumb is if something is ramping into earning higher, take profit, get out. If something is dumping into earning, hopefully I had stop loss in place to get out because usually when something is dumping into earning, most likely news has been leaked that the earnings going to be bad. They're gonna guide down all that stuff, all the things that would make the stock go south. So I prefer to wait until earning. The best scenario is a company announce great earning and announce great forecasts and the stock sell off. Okay, that is the scenario that I would love to buy on the dip. Is great earnings, increase forecast, and the stock sell off 3%, 2%, whatever it is. I would love to get in then, okay, because you're less likely to get surprised with bad news in the next few weeks or few days as far as trading is concerned. So for me, when it's earnings season, I'm much more patient in buying the dip, unless even if they get into a level that is a good buy. Be careful, okay? Don't chase into anything. You see why my mental mindset in the stock market served me very well in comic books. Okay, there's no FOMO in here. There is no gotta buy. It's nothing. It's mind boggling. People that FOMO in the stock market, in the comic market, collectible market, I can guarantee you will get blown out in the stock market. When I talk to people that want to participate in the stock market, I ask a lot of questions, and usually it doesn't take long for me to figure out that they don't have the right personality. Undisciplined people are not designed to be in this game. Okay, if you're not disciplined, you don't have the discipline, you don't have the patience. This is not the field for you to play. So as far as Costco, no man's land. Okay, I like Costco. Either it has to be over 500 or 474-ish for me to buy more. Okay, I already have some. Market's open. The bell has rung. Let me take a look. TLT. TLT is green, barely. So we have a market that is moving higher because TLT is not crashing like yesterday, right? Don't try to think too hard about the market, okay? We are right now, the market is difficult to trade, but at the same time, the market is very clear on why it is not doing well. Okay, it's not rocket science that, oh my God, the market struggled. Well, it went up too much too fast, like many other things. With the stimulus, Fed printing money, and now the Fed is taking away the punch bowl. Good morning, Thomas. So let's see. Let's see how one of my favorite stock to watch, Starbucks. Okay, looking good. There's multiple level here for Starbucks. I would like to see it go over the 100 MA and go over the previous ref. Whatever is a support become a resistance. Okay, please understand that when you have a level and the stock is coming down, the way I talk is that next level is a support. But if that support fail and the stock go lower, then that support, the prior support become future resistance. Okay, so it need to get over this hump here, which is around 100. That's a key spot. Okay, to me, I love to get Starbucks, but either it need to go down to, if as I mentioned yesterday, if the market crash another 5%, do you think Starbucks somehow is going to be magically propped up above 95, 96? No, it's going to keep going, okay, lower. Many things will, but keep in mind, another rule for me, do not trade the first 15 minutes. The first 15 minutes of the opening salvo is stupid money, okay? Stupid money is doing, this is the kind of thing that comic collectors are doing, all the FOMO nonsense. Oh, it's green. Let's buy. Let's jump in. Let's buy the bargain. Holy cow. Do not do this. Whatever you do, if a market ramp up in the first 15 minutes, and I'm more likely to sell as far as take profit on my position than buy anything. I do not buy. Okay? Don't do that. I don't do that. You can do it. I don't do that. The first 15 minutes are usually panic, short covering, or dumping. It's all kind of things that are highly emotional for people that do a lot of foolish things. So avoid doing that. So Starbucks look okay, but you're talking the first 2 minutes here. It's not a big deal. It's also need to prove. Many stocks are in the proof mode right now. It need to prove to me that it can hold for me to buy more. But for now, all eyes are on the TLT. Okay. What else? How about Amazon? Amazon. Oh, Amazon have a nice little wick right here. Right here, right? Yeah, I like it. 3174. Wow, it went down the opening morning. It went down to 31, 31, 31. I like Amazon here. Okay, I like Amazon here, uh, but earnings coming up. I'm not gonna put my neck out there to get it chopped off. So a lot of stocks are decent. I like it. Facebook. Oh no! Don't tell me my internet went out. Let's see if Facebook. Come on. Oops, wrong one. Yeah, Facebook. The last 15 minutes is also a good time. Well, the last 15 minutes is also dangerous, but it is mostly profit taking. Like a lot of traders um, that have profit would take profit, which is understandable. Or a lot of short would wait until the last minute to cover if they're losing money. So that's understandable. But the first 15 minutes are pure stupidity. It's what we call stupid money. Okay, that's very dangerous. Okay, if you FOMO into anything in the first 15 minutes, you're asking for a lot of trouble. Facebook. All right, Facebook is up barely 320s. Nothing. See, Facebook need to get over this point. It's holding a key Fibonacci level right now, which is okay, but it need Facebook would be very strong, would be a good stock to buy if it can get over the 20 MA. Okay, if you look at Facebook, you see this when it go over the 20 MA right here. Look, big run. Okay, it run from 193 to 300 plus. Okay, and then it settled down around the 20 MA just below, and then it crossed and ramped again. So it went from 270 to 360. Okay, big run. 380, the all-time high. So now it is once again settling below the 20 MA. If it ramp over, earning could be very good for Facebook, and it can ramp. Okay, it can ramp like Facebook. I like Facebook, so it's one of those stocks that I do have position. I'm fine where it is. I'm fine holding on to Facebook right here through all the turmoil. It's okay. Nvidia. Nvidia, wow, nice. Let's see. Nvidia need to get over the 20 MA. Okay, it's struggling right here. It's at the point where many people are deciding, is it worth buying into Nvidia? Okay, Nvidia was strong for so long, but look at that. Look at it. The 20 has been so key for Nvidia. See that it run, it hugs, it dip a low barely for 3 or 4 weeks. Well, more like a week or two, and then boom, bounce, bounce. Okay, a lot of people that hate technical analysis will always say, "Oh, moving average is a looking backward thing," and yes, it is, but it's not coincident that Nvidia have hugged the 20 MA and bounced off the 20 MA multiple times. Okay, so you got to use it. Moving average, Paul. Moving average. That's what MA stand for. The moving average, whether it's the 20-day, the 50-day, the 100, the 200. Okay, so basically you see the four color that I use. It stands for 20 is green, blue is 50, red is 100, yellow is the 200. Okay, moving average. Strong stocks such as Nvidia tend to be around the 20 or higher. Okay, because it's common sense, right? If you have a stock that strong and keep going up, Then if you go back 20 trading days, the moving average is trending higher as well, right? So if you look at a stock like Nvidia, which has been strong for multiple years, it's not a surprise to see that all the moving average is pointing higher, right? So yeah, Microsoft, big news yesterday, right? They bought somebody. They bought Activision. So let's peer into Microsoft. It's holding. It's holding this this reference resistant before. Now it's support. See, before it was resistant right here, and then boom, it go higher, and now it's coming down to resistance. So if it's holding here, I might add more. Okay, I like Microsoft. Once again, you look at Microsoft, very strong company, very strong stocks. All the moving average is pointing higher. Let me find a stock that has not so good moving average. Or even Target has good moving average because it's been strong for a long time. Target, once again, is at the point of contention right here. It needs to hold. It needs to hold, okay? But if Target sell off on earnings and dump into the 100 MA, yeah. Why do I say that? Why do I like to see Target dump into the 100 MA? Look, right here. Okay, the 100 MA had been a good support for Target before. It's here. It's here on multiple spot. But right now, no need to play with Target. It also have a nasty M pattern right here. Okay, if you need to understand technical analysis, let's look at M pattern and what M pattern can do. Same thing with W. Okay, M pattern and W patterns are the two patterns that reverse of each other as far as the future, where the future can go for stock. So right now, I don't like this double top M pattern. So yeah, me no like it Target. I don't think if earning is not so good, this is gonna come right down to the 100 MA, and I would be I would consider buying right there. Okay, Target. Let's see what else is worth looking at. How about something that I would talk about XBI, which get crushed for a while now. Look at how ugly XBI has been. Okay, if you are into biotech, but take a look. Take a look where it is selling right now. It is at a key level that it needs to hold. Okay, for XBI. Take a look at that. Let's draw the line. Let's draw the line. Okay. XBI. Okay, there you go. This is key for XBI. Okay. You see this? This was a prior resistance right here, over here, and then it went over, and then it went back and tested. Okay, so this level is key, and then it went down, almost tested again. So now we are slightly below. Okay, so XBI need to get over the hump right here. It need to do that. Otherwise, we can go down to 70s, mid 70s, ugly. The low is 62. Okay, so it has room to go. As ugly as XBI has been, if you're into biotech ETF, whoo, ugly, ugly chart. Let me save this one. I thought I saved it already, but let's save it. Yes, XBI need Intel. You want to look at Intel? Intel. Looking good. Okay, looking good. If I was long Intel, okay, I'm not. I'm not long Intel. If I'm long Intel, Intel might get stuck right here. Okay, the MA is like right there. I would not buy Intel right here. It's looking good, but I'm not gonna buy it right here. It's struggling. See this line, this MA right here, is, let's change the color so that let's change the color to something that is well, that's let's change the color. Sometimes my color is all messed up where I don't use the same consistency of the color. But look at Intel has been a very choppy stock. Unlike, let's say Microsoft or Nvidia, you see how the 4 moving average is all over the place. Yeah, is it a surprise that the moving average is all over the place? Because look at the stocks. It's choppy mess. It's a choppy mess. Right now it's okay, but I would have a stop right there at 54, 51, right here. If I was holding in, if I was lucky and bought Intel right here in the 40, mid 40s, 47, low mid 40 to 50, I would be selling right here because seem like the computers are selling Intel right at the resistance. Okay, the moving average turned into resistance. There's a lot of resistance above. Okay, there's so many levels. Me no like it Intel. Okay, me no like it. I would be taking profit if I'm long. What's another one that I always look at? How about Tesla? Tesla, okay. Tesla is another one of those stocks that when it is over the 20 MA, it's okay. See, the 20 MA, for strong stock, the 20 MA has been the boss. Okay, when it crossed over the 20 MA, it struggled. But then when it crossed over the 20 MA, boom, it runs. But now, I would not buy Tesla right now. It's a no touch for me. Me no touch Tesla. I like Tesla. It's a trading stock, but right now it's just not a stock that I would trade. I did buy some Oracle. Okay, all right, it's doing okay. So yeah, Oracle is at that spot. Okay, that the support is there. So I bought Oracle like around here last week. Okay, so it's okay. As long as this line hold. On top of that, you got the 50 MA conversion. Okay, up there. So there's support right here. I have very little fear in Oracle right here. Nothing to worry about there. What's your thoughts on OGI Organigram? I don't know. What's that? Is that a company? Never heard of that. I don't really have any thought on that. How about AMD? AMD. Yeah. AMD bounced off the 20 MA even on an ugly day like yesterday. AMD was actually one of the better stock yesterday. So it's doing okay. It's doing okay. I mean, personally, I wouldn't buy it here. There's no reason to buy AMD right here. Okay, no reason. How about McDonald's? Oh, pot stock. Like I guess I can take a look. McDonald's doing okay. Riding the 20 MA. Okay, it's above the 20 MA. Should be okay. I don't see anything to worry about McDonald's. I have McDonald's in my account, so I'm not worrying about that. There's nothing to worry about there. OGI. How the chart look for OGI? Oof, oof. Ugly. Um, it's in kind of like a no man's land. Can it go lower? Yeah. A buck. Can it go down to a buck? Yeah. It been bouncing off $1 for a while back here. So personally, I don't see any reason to play this stock unless it can get over the 100 and the 50 MA right here. There's a lot of prove to me. It had like a whole 50 cents to move, right? To get over here. It need to get over that resistance up there. But nah, there's nothing. You need to break the trend too. You can draw a trend line. Okay, this is an ugly trend. That's the other thing. I don't draw a lot. I can just visualize it with my eyes. But when you're looking at the stock, like, see, look at this trend. This is an ugly trend here from the top to the bottom, right? But once it break the trend, okay, you see it, when it break the trend, it went high, and now we are repeating. We repeat this ugly trend here. We're doing another ugly trend. So for this trend to break, most likely the same thing here. It's gonna cross over the moving average and ramp. So for now, I will just wait it out. It will correct in time. And so, yeah, I don't see any need to be a hero there. Yeah, it's nothing. I would just be patient. There's nothing there. It need to break the trend. So until the trend is broken, there's nothing. Okay, it already show you once see the trend. If you draw a trend line, it will go like somewhere here, right? And then it base broke the trend, ramp. So right now, the trend line, you can draw the trend line from here all the way down. Yeah, it need to break the trend. Otherwise, it will bleed down to $1. No problem. Like I said, I don't have a position there. And what else? It's a stock that I like, but dang, coming engine. Yeah, it's the good time to buy was right here. My brother and I was talking about it, and we saw this and we missed it. When it get to the 100 MA, that was the spot to buy coming engine, and we missed it. We did talk about it, we watched it, and then we missed it. CSX, another one. Transport, nothing there to see. FedEx, no man's land, nothing there to see. UPS, probably the same. Oh, bouncing into the 20 MA, nothing there to see. Yeah, a lot of stock is not worth buying or selling right now. It's just today's it's one of those days I'm just gonna sit back and let the market does its thing and just watch. I have my alert set so that if something big happen, um, I will know. How about the drug stock like Merck? Ooh, Merck. All right. How about Pfizer? Mm. Yeah. See, look at Pfizer. For me, it need to get down to 51.6, which is a ref. Uh, that would be the earliest spot that I would buy Pfizer. Is right there. Okay, about 51.60, and then of course the 20 MA at around 50. That's a great spot to buy because it's kind of trying to understand support and resistance level are never exact to the penny. Okay, it's usually a range of like $1 or $2. Okay, so to me, this spot right here is really nice between 50 and 52, 51.7 ish. That spot right, that range right there would be the spot for me to buy Pfizer, but not here, not in no man's land. No, no need. Okay, look, wait, be patient and wait for clear signal. No need to jump in anywhere. What else? Do I trade all the time? Mm, well, a stock that I trade before, but I stopped luckily is Moderna, all that vaccine. No, thank you. Now it's getting close to it's at the my brother loved to trade Moderna, so it's at a spot where I think he would stop me buying because I know he's watching this level right here. Okay, yeah, it might be worth a flyer. I need to text a few friends and see what they think about Moderna. This look like a spot to nibble. We will see because if you draw the line, it need to prove. It need to show that this line can hold. Okay, it's always when a stock is bleeding into a support, it need to prove that it can hold. Okay, otherwise it's pointless. See right there. Look at that. Right now it's below that line. It need to prove to me that it can hold the line. If it can't, see you next level below. I will text my friend. I have a very good friend, a very good trader, superior to me in every way. I'm pretty sure he will say, wait until the 200 MA or the 100 MA. I mean, wait. He will say, wait until 166 right there. He's gonna say, wait until 167, which is a lot lower. No need to be a hero here. Okay. My current thoughts on BTC, it's gonna bounce around the bottom. It's gonna be like that for a long time until the big boy. I have held this stance now for quite a while. If you're new to my channel, you may not have heard me talk about it, but I talk about how BTC is gonna be um, at this lower level for months and months and months, going back as late as September. I talk about that, and I said that there is no reason for anyone to think that BTC is going to hit 100K or something crazy in December, and uh, uh, yeah, around here. I mean, I think BTC can go lower, maybe, but I think there's a lot of support at the 40-41 level. Um, I mean, if you want to invest in BTC for the long run, I buy here. Because sure, can you buy? Can you First of all, if I was to put money, which I am, I'm putting money. In fact, I transfer money into my Coinbase account last night, and I plan to add um, some BTC shortly. Um, if you're new to the channel, I did sell some Bitcoin at 52, and I have not bought anything since that point when I sold at 52. Now I sold some to buy a condo, right? That was part of the proceed I used to buy a condo. Um, and then of course Bitcoin did run to 69. Okay, so but I did not buy. I did not buy anything there. And I patiently waited until now. And now I can buy back what I sold 10,000 lower. Who am I to complain, right? So what I plan to do is I'm not going to buy that. I sold half a Bitcoin as part of the proceed to buy the condo. Would I buy half a Bitcoin today? No, I will probably put at least 5 order, like each time buy point 0.1, right? Bought a dime, but I will probably put something at like 41, something close to 40, something below. So I will split it up into 4 orders. And if the market wick, if the Bitcoin wick down to 39, 38, or whatever it is, I have no problem buying half a Bitcoin between here and 38. I'm not going to be able to pick the bottom, but I feel comfortable buying it here. And if it dropped down to 30 something, that's fine. You know, not worry about that at all. Um, I rent it out, yes. In fact, my sister and brother visit me from Boston last week, and they use it, so they love it. So yeah, I use it. It's a good investment. You know, I had no problem diversifying my assets into something. Okay, so let's take a look at the market before I go. Okay, lots of, how about the QQQ? Oh, let's, before we go, let's go TLT. TLT is still green. Okay, TLT is still green. All right, but it is struggling. Okay, it's struggling. If TLT give up here, if TLT go down like another 2% from here, watch out. I said this yesterday. We can go down. Okay, don't forget, everyone, all the experts on TV are talking, oh, 10-year bond rate can go to 2%. TLT is barely 1.8% right now. So for TLT to go to 2%, that means that bond rate is going to surge another 10% plus. If bond rate surge another 10%, I can guarantee you the Nasdaq's going to go down a lot harder. Okay, so for now, I'm not buying anything yesterday. I did not buy anything yesterday. I'm not buying anything today. It's earnings season. I am going to let the market play out and go into a trade after earning for any stocks that I like. No need to buy something before earnings. This is not the time to like, oh, they're gonna have great earning and let go ahead. No, let the market does its thing. QQQ, Nasdaq doing okay, but it's weak. Okay, this is weak. This is weak. Nah, this is, yeah. Come on, this is not the market to buy. Okay, there's no reason to buy the market right now. I did not buy anything yesterday, and I text my brother early this morning and I said, do not buy anything. Do not. Okay. We are nowhere near it is safe kind of place to buy. If you miss the first 15 minutes of this chat, go back and watch it. I explained my philosophy on buying anything on earnings season. I do not buy anything going into earning. Okay. Whatever I have, I'm okay holding it. But I'm not buying any stocks with earning coming next week or in 2 weeks because, as you know, we're in an environment where unless you beat, oh, before I go, let's look at Goldman Sachs. Still going down. All right. I like Goldman Sachs. See, it's doing its thing. Let's go back to the daily. Goldman Sachs. Okay, so yesterday, look at that. I drew this line in before yesterday, right? And look, it came down and it's holding. It's holding the second day, which is good. I also try to use the 3 days rule. Like when a stock dump, don't buy the first day, don't buy the second day. On the third day, if it's still in this range, then I might nibble. Okay, so for now, I like Goldman Sachs right here, right now. Okay, but I'm not gonna buy. I'm gonna give it one more day. A lot can happen in the next few days, so no need to be a hero here. But Goldman Sachs is definitely on my list to buy. Same thing with JP Morgan. JP Morgan, it crashed through the support. It can go down to 146, which is a spot that I would buy with no fear. But for now, it is in that prove to me mode. It needs to get over the resistance. Prior support turn into current resistance. So it needs to get over 151 for me to feel better about it and to add. Okay, so either I add above 151 or wait until 147, 146. No need to do anything there with JPM. I sold out of Wells Fargo a little bit early. I sold out of Wells Fargo at 50, 55-ish, so right here, right here. That's what I got out of all my Wells Fargo. But they had great earning, and guess what? They peak out, okay, and now it's kind of struggle to hell. So this is the thing why buying into earning. Wells Fargo had great earning and good forecast, and guess what? See, there's no reason. Yeah, if you buy Goldman Sachs yesterday, that's not a bad buy. Okay, it's attractive at that price. I have some Goldman Sachs long term. I bought when it comes down to me trading. Please understand, I have about 30% plus in cash. That means that I do have 70% invested, and many of those positions are things that I bought a long time ago or things that I'm comfortable holding, even if I'm losing money a little bit. Not a big deal. Like Goldman Sachs, I have 35 share, which is not a huge position. I had a lot more before that I sold at three. I sold a lot of Goldman Sachs higher. Okay, so how about Disney? Before I go, Disney. Oof. All right. Yeah. See, when Disney gapped down, oof. Yeah, it was ugly. It was ugly. Down to 142. Now if you want to draw a line, you can draw the line here. Right now, it's hugging the trend. Okay, so it needs to hold here. Okay, Disney need to hold here and then cross this tough spot right here. This is an area that Disney is going to have a hard time, which is not that far above 154, 155. Okay, so if it cross there, can it run to the gap? 163? Yeah. Okay, so no need to do anything. If you don't have Disney, no need to buy right here. Let it prove to you that it can hold the line. Yeah, I hold Disney forever, for a long, long time. I at one point I held a lot of Disney, and now I'm down to like maybe 50 shares. Not a lot. Nothing. Yeah, nothing. Disney is a stock right now that I wouldn't. If I buy Disney for trade, yes. Like, would I buy Disney if this proved to me that it can help, and if the market is not crashing? Yeah, because I can. There's a potential 10% return here. Okay, there's a potential 10% return. So yeah, I would not sneeze at a 10% return on like a swing trade that might turn out good in a couple weeks, but it would be very bullish if Disney can somehow have wonderful news, great earning, and then close the gap, close above all the MA and go higher. Yeah, but it's a long way. Disney is a long way from being healed as a stock. Okay, right now it's chopping sideways. Need to prove to me. Yeah, Starbucks is looking very good. Okay, the only thing that I don't like about Starbucks is what? With earnings coming up, I'm not buying Starbucks before earning. Okay, I'm not buying Starbucks before earning because, oh my God, Starbucks at 95, 96. Yeah, my God. Yeah, I would. Okay, I bought some. I bought some Starbucks right here, and it didn't hold. I still have it. I don't have a problem holding Starbucks when it didn't hold the 100 because 95, 96 is not very far away. Okay, but yeah, for now it's holding, but it need to hold. It need to get over. Okay, it's with anything. That's what I use the chart for. Okay, for entry points. Nothing more, nothing less. Anyhow, that's it. A whole hum day for me. I'm not buying anything, so it's clear that my strategy today and yesterday is the same. Okay, just because the market bounced a little bit today, it's not safe. Okay, it's not safe whatsoever. we have a way to go with TLT going red. So do not, if you buy small. This is my advice to everyone that asks me, like, is it a good time to buy? Hey, if you have a lot of cash sitting aside and you can, if you have a lot of cash sitting aside and you are okay if your position go down another 5%, sure. But if you're one of those person that can't stand seeing any red, I wouldn't buy anything here because it will likely be red again because TLT will go down. Okay. I'm not a fan of what TLT is doing right now. And I think TLT has a way. See, look at TLT. It's below this line. It can go. That's what I'm most concerned with is TLT inability to hold the line. Okay, so be careful. All right, people, enjoy your day. I watched the market, but my plan, as it was an hour ago, do nothing. And I'm pretty sure I will do nothing for the rest of the day. I don't have to trade every time, every day. Bye bye.